We are live, and there's nobody watching according to my meter, but Las Cruces made it with his first.
We're live.
We are live. We are live tomorrow night. Remember, everybody has to go on Taylor's channel and watch him and Rob fight it out for who wins the battle of the boxes.
It's really not much of a battle, but sure, yeah.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, it's never a battle when I'm involved.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, Rob just lays down. We're okay with that. So what has everybody been up to besides me failing at mystery boxes?
You're not a failure. You're just banging them all back to back to back, which exhausts people.
Yeah, I think I killed it on that. I'm okay with it. I really didn't. Some of the books I really didn't want to get rid of is the thing, and so I'm coming to that point in my collection where I can't afford the X books I need. I can't afford much of anything else, so I'm just gonna slow down.
There's that word in there that's gonna kill you, Eddie. Need
that I want.
There you go.
That way, I did the red hooded one you sent me to. Remember, I thought I picked up one book. I paid for one I thought I needed. It got here today. I got here the other day. I went through it and realized I already had the damn thing. So I paid $75 for a double. Well, it's a 4.5. It has a big gouge out the back that it didn't say. That bugs me. I
would get back a hold of him and be like, this isn't exactly,
I'm gonna put it in a mystery. I gotta compare it to the one.
I'll put it in a mystery box and get somebody else. Anybody want to buy a mystery box? It got comics in it that are damaged.
Yeah. No, beat the shit X-Men in there.
He put it in a 4.5, so it's probably about a 4.5. It's in good shape except for it's missing the upper right corner of the back page. So, I just gotta really, I gotta really double check to make sure I need the book before I bother to go ahead and buy it.
Some dog shit. Who would like it?
I don't know. Well, so far, the mystery boxes have gotten good. No big deal. Comic Poser. Oh, Miss So is here. La Cruz, you're here. So I'm not moving to Chicago.
Miss So, how you doing?
What has everybody else been up to this week?
Illinois breathed a sigh of relief.
Yeah, damn right.
I played Dungeons and Dragons today. I almost died.
Oh, cool. Excellent. Were the dice with you or against
you?
No.
And we have a new house rule that whenever you roll a critical failure, which is a 1, in combat, you have to drink a shot of Malort.
Oh.
So how fucked up are you?
I only rolled 1. One of my buddies rolled 4 times, so
Oh Jesus!
It's a good thing my son doesn't play that way.
Does anybody try this yet? Has anybody tried out the new Coca-Cola Starlight?
No, I can't do soda. My body's a temple. That's why I just put Malort in it.
It's interesting. I
drink mostly water and coffee and occasionally liquor.
Yeah. Space flavored. Gotta love it.
Does it taste like space?
It tastes like vanilla meets something else, but it's leaving there's an after thing going on in my throat. I can't tell what it is. It's an odd flavor. And I
semen.
Oh, it's a little semen. Huh?
Oh,
yeah.
But yeah, other than that,
what were they calling it last night? Shower babies?
Yeah. I guess it can't be. It's not the Ocean Master flavor. Yeah, it's space flavor. So there's little green men.
It's interesting.
Space semen. Adam Warlock babies.
So are we good to talk about Peacemaker? Or are we still? Is that going to?
I mean, might as well. That's what Legion's doing on his channel. He's spoiling it all right now. So.
Yeah. Did you watch it, Rob, or you're not going to watch it? Or?
Of course, I watched it. You fish fucker.
Well, I didn't know. I didn't know. You could be behind.
Barry.
I've seen a lot of people behind sometimes.
I know. I tried to keep up on that because I know I show up on Mark's channels, and he
is not. He will spoil shit and then like the day after. Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I was really surprised that this final episode on Friday, he didn't want to talk about it on Friday. I was like, wow, okay.
So what did you guys think of it?
Oh, Vum today.
I thought it was great.
I loved it.
It's much better than Boba Fett, which is I know it's apples and oranges, but they both came out about the same time.
It's more like apples and pomegranates.
Yeah.
I thought
one was a good story. The other one was Boba Fett. So.
No, it was fun.
It had a good A plot. It had a really good B plot with the racist father and his redemptive arc that wasn't too redemptive because he's still kind of a twat because he can't he's a peacemaker. Season 2 because they're going to have to do a whole different kind of focus. But
yeah, I kind of wondered. I wasn't the only part. Did they really just the way they killed off the father so quickly? Could have been a little.
The thing is if you've read the comics, part of Peacemaker's thing is he sees ghosts.
Oh, okay.
So like the original thing in the helmet where they were trapped. Like the helmet didn't have powers and shit in the original comics. It was like trapping the ghosts of everybody he killed. So like,
okay, so maybe I may have read that one series that came out in the '90s back 30 years ago, but I couldn't remember any of it by now. So, well, I did like it. I'm season 2. I'm assuming we're going for. Have they announced it yet?
yeah, they did.
Okay, good. Because I wondered
they had one of the highest ending for a DC show, and so.
Yeah, what's his name was very happy. James Gunn was ecstatic about it, which is fine.
Well, yes, I would be too if my show was a rousing success and it featured a whole lot of nudity and a CGI eagle and
the CGI eagle is the coolest. But yeah, I like that part. I did stop by my comic shop to see if they had any hot, what stuff from the app and see if there's anything in their back issue bin. Looking for maybe some Peacemaker stuff. All I found was that I forgot what it was. Some of it. Secret Avengers that has Moon Knight in the costume in the first.
Oh yeah, Secret Avengers 16 or whatever.
Yeah. I found one of those.
You should sell that shit right away. That is a horrible spec. But yeah,
I thought it was a cool book. I picked it up.
I was just kidding. If you're planning on flipping, some of those Doctor Strange and Moon Knight books, you're gonna have to unload right now because
there's a bunch of those Moonlight. I like the Doctor Strange. I I'm keeping the first. What do you call? They're keeping the first. Star Dude, whatever the hell his name is. I picked up that one pretty cheap. Yeah, I picked it up fairly cheap, so I'm keeping it. It's not in great shape, but I was putting some stuff in my own collection. So what's up, Chris? What's up with you? We are relaxed tonight and slowly doing nothing.
Yeah, nothing, man. I just saw that new Texas Chainsaw Massacre. It was on.
Which one's it on again?
Netflix.
Okay.
All right.
I can't watch that on Netflix.
Yeah, it was a pleasant surprise. I had very low expectations, and it just it surpassed.
It lived up to them. Got it.
I put on Hulu the other day, and they've already got that Kingsman movie already on it.
That's not very. It's not very good.
It's good. It's good for free.
Yeah. Good for free. Yeah. So my mom pays for Hulu. I don't pay for it.
Whoa, wait, Rob, you saw it?
No, I haven't watched it yet, but I plan to watch it because it's free, or no more charge than I'm already paying, as opposed to going to the theater. I didn't waste my theater credits for that.
I've not seen a lot of theater things I want to watch. I can't.
Yeah, I have more credits than I for my movie club thing. I'm accumulating more credits than I'm consuming right now, but that's all right. No, I got my tickets for Batman for right now, and I'll wait and see. Hopefully this summer we'll see a bunch of start to drop.
Yeah, they're back to the traditional schedule where they release the shittiest movies they have on hand this time of year.
Yeah, well, eventually, I'm thinking that I would imagine now that as things are, as tentatively, things are starting to get a little bit more relaxed. That they've got a bunch of movies that are in the can that they've been holding on to.
Yeah,
like that Studio 666. Have you seen?
I don't care about that, man. I'm gonna straight up be 80s, man. I want to go see Top Gun 2. I don't care if it craps, sucks, whatever.
Bro,
I want to see Top Gun 2 because that was my shit when I was a kid.
Yep. I remember one of my best friends back then, his dad just got stereo surround sound. So goddamn it, when that came out on VHS, popped that movie in, turned it up after school, and just sat down we were like 8th grade.
Yeah.
That's crazy. That's awesome. Yeah,
we loved it so much. We worked at Great America out here on our side. My wife worked the Top Gun ride, so I had to date her. No, I've dated her before that, but
clearly, anyone that works at the Top Gun ranch, you have to date.
The Top Gun ride. It was they got to wear the flight suits and stuff.
Nice.
Rob,
part of their theming. Because that makes you feel like you're right there in the middle of it in reality after you walk by all kinds of cardboard walls or something.
Taylor just yawning away.
I mean, Top Gun was fine. It wasn't.
Back in the day, it was
fine. Yeah.
It had its moments. It's very quotable.
Come on, it had all those guys playing volleyball.
What's up, Daryl?
What's up, Daryl? It had the sweaty dudes playing volleyball. Yes.
That's right.
Yeah.
I don't have an
did
IMAX
look
fewer than
comfortable.
200 miles of me. I had
Well,
zero IMAX.
now the Russians are bad guys again, so it's a timely movie.
I know. Perfect, right? We can reestablish diplomatic relations.
Yeah, that's what's going to happen.
Did Val Kilmer make an appearance in this one? I heard he was going to try, but
if so, he's sitting at a desk somewhere, not doing much and not saying much.
Yeah.
I feel bad. I feel bad for what's her name?
What's her name?
Cruise's love interest.
The original one?
The original one, yeah.
She looks terrible. Last picture I saw her, she looks like she's about to die. I'm like, holy shit, what happened?
She doesn't have the special aliens looking over her.
Yeah, she's not taking oil baths like Tom Cruise is every day at the Scientology Museum.
Yeah. Oh God, I remember going down to LA and going to the Scientologist thing just for shits and giggles. That was fun.
Did they have a merch stand or anything? Could you go in and get a shirt?
Stand.
They have
a gift shop.
This was like 30 years ago down in LA, down in Hollywood, and we were having fun. They were selling their books. They tried to make you take their tests.
You can watch Battlefield. You can get a free copy of Battlefield Earth on VHS.
I enjoyed. I read the first 4 Battlefield movie books. Back in college, I liked it. The actual books, the beginning.
There was something wrong with them, Taylor. We just didn't know what it was.
Hey, it's not. This has nothing to do with Scientology. I liked some of his writing. I mean, other than that, yeah.
You just believe everything he's preaching, but it's not Scientology. It's totally.
Oh, I really wonder. My last major company, Bose Development, they're right out of that town down in Florida where Scientology's bought up like 80% of the land. I forgot what it was. I mean, they bought up land left and right, building parks, and all the buildings are empty because they don't have enough people. You know, they bought. I don't know what the heck it is. It's really weird. I forgot the name where it's at, but it's down in Florida.
CGC, because that would make a lot of sense then.
Yeah, pretty much. Well, that's one of the problems they have now. Scientology doesn't have enough people to do anything, and they bought all the land so they don't have to pay taxes on the money.
Yeah, they're a church.
Is that because CGC has them all?
Yeah.
Shit. Hey, CGC's actually received all my, acknowledged my second, and received my third one that I sent a week and a half ago. So, I won't get it back for a few years. But I mean, those stupid Ronin books that have been sitting there for 8 months now. How long? Okay, how long is 188 days? So I got another 5 months before I bet my Ronin books, right?
188 days is 188 days.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just thinking, they've been there since 6/14, so I still have another.
It's 6 months, buddy. Just double it. You got a year, so.
So I got.
Yeah, so they are.
Those poor books will be useless by the time I get them.
Well, you don't send anything there unless it's at this point for a short-term spec or anything. You send.
When I
there for your collection or.
Well, when I sent them,
long-term investment. That's
it's got to be.
They were 55 days. They were 55 days out when I sent them. They've gone the day they got them. It just compiled up to 100.
Yes, that's happened to everybody.
Yeah,
congratulations.
That was my life. It went from 13 weeks to 40.
CBCS is doing the same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sending anybody. I sent the other stuff I sent out. It's all stuff I wanted for myself. The other 17, I sent 17 other books out, and they're all for myself. A few maybe I might not keep, but most everything else is just my own stuff.
Unless you're Nick from Nick's Kicks and Comics can drive them there and fast track them, it's not worth it.
That's true. What I didn't understand about one of the things I did was in this last one, they wouldn't let me use UPS to ship back to me. It had to be FedEx.
Yeah, they don't use UPS usually.
Well, they did in the past because my problem is
only if you had your own account number.
Nope. My set of 25 pre-screens came because FedEx demands that I sign for them. Well, my UPS guy just drops the shit off. Just drops it off on my doorstep no matter what. I just come home and get it during lunch.
I don't know. UPS to me has always been they require you to have your own account if you want to use UPS.
Yeah, I did use them on those, and because the first set I sent to them,
you're special. Hi Taylor, how are you doing?
This is fucking riveting, guys.
I know.
Oh yeah, that was.
He asks questions and then he goes on and changes the topic and whatever else. I'm still waiting to answer. How's everything going today?
How's everything going today, Rob?
Yep. When I say that, everyone sits there and goes, "I don't know."
Never had a chance.
Move on to something else.
You go like this. hey, so how's it going today? Well, I don't have much going on. I got these mystery box I'm not doing very well at, and then I got to do this, and I don't get the job in Chicago, so I'm not going to Chicago. But then we're going to go to Disneyland. I got a Disneyland credit card, so I'm going to do that. And but I don't have any money. And then oh, Chris, hi, how are you doing, Chris? Taylor, how you doing? I like your hat. Okay, next thing you know, guys.
Sorry up to you, Rob. Go for it. Since you're need to talk, go for it. All you.
I didn't do nothing.
See? Exactly.
It was one of those days, I sit down and I had full intentions of actually getting caught up on some YouTube videos from you guys. And next thing I know, I said, oh, but I'll real quickly just record my mail call video, and then I'll edit it. And then complications arose. And then next thing you know, I'm logging inventory and changing things around and getting orders ready to go out to facilitators and whatnot. Next thing you know, it's like, shit, Eddie's show's on in 15 minutes. And I haven't done anything. What the hell? Except walk back and forth between my garage 75 times.
Oh man.
Well, your daily steps in then.
Almost, yeah. And I got a whole bunch of packages ready to go out now. But
nice. And they're not gonna go up till Tuesday, so.
Right, exactly. That's only because tomorrow I have
I forgot about that.
I have to try to log in and do a little bit of work, and then Kyle is up in the Bay Area here, and he's supposed to hit me up, go get some coffee, maybe swing by a comic book shop together.
Nice.
Yeah,
so I might chop them up and spread them amongst various books in the back order bin, and let it be a surprise for somebody.
I was hoping for a day off tomorrow, but
I mean, they're so flooded at this point that like you really have to want them, I think. And I think they're a horrible long-term spec, like most variant covers. But you do you, buddy. With those, the Whatnot Invincible, the Kirkhams.
Yeah, they're not a me thing. That's for sure. I wouldn't pay.
They're doing. I get how they're doing it. They have like a regular, they have a sketch, and then they have the rare foil. So it's like. They're like chasing. They've learned from the card industry, like people chasing after foil shiny shit, and then, but like it's not any. There's no new content in the book. It's just Invincible #1, the 9 billionth reprint. It's truly just a cover buy, and so like
I think the price is still there. I haven't watched.
He says about 300, so that's come down.
Yeah, well, because now they just dropped yet another new one, right? With what's her face on it?
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus
Christ. They had
somebody's got to collect them all.
They had Invincible, then they had Omni-Man, and now there's the girl, the female one.
Oh Jesus!
No,
they're gonna keep going. I mean, why wouldn't they? Like
some idiot's gonna buy them somewhere.
I think it was the Omni-Mans that were all like, that Spider-Man dropped 100 bags with 100 of them in it. So like they just in one day they kind of flooded the market on them. So like. Yippee! They're not for me. If I had $300 to blow, I'd go buy a copy of Dr. Aphra or something. If you're gonna say,
I wouldn't spend.
Yeah, the one you missed the other day. Yeah.
The one I showed the other day. Yeah, the one I showed yesterday. I should have like racked up the money and bought it because it's steal. Somebody had a green label 9/8 third print Dr. Aphra, triple sign, and that's the green label.
Yeah.
For $300.
Oh, because there's a green label because of the signatures.
Yeah.
So you just
it was. I showed Eddie. I was like, because I regret. I'm like, maybe I shouldn't have bought that box I bought. I should have bought this. And I was thinking about finding the money and buying it, and it was sold by the time I clicked back to the link. I mean, because it's a $1,000 book without the SIGs right now.
Yeah.
Damn.
Daryl, if you're asking about either the record over there or that one, that's something that my cousins made back in 1978. It's actually pins and all the cards, and they cut out all the old records and stuff. They put it on a caulk board with pins. It's made it from I think they gave me 1970. It's like I don't know. It's like
cork.
Cork. Sorry.
Very different.
They made that back. I got it in 1979 when I moved to California, and basically from there on, I found out in the garage in pretty good shape. So just for fun, I put it up.
Right.
All right, go ahead. Oh yeah.
Last night into this morning, I was watching.
That's right, Charlie.
There was an ASM 3 green label that I was watching. It was it was around.
You told us about that.
Yeah, I was watching it just hopefully to make sure that it went above. I was going to kill myself if it actually sold for where it was when I was watching it last night, where it was like at 500, because I was like, oh man, it's even as a green label, it's half the FMV for a green label and a third of the price for a blue label. And this morning I woke up and it was still at that price, and I was like, God damn it, I'm gonna have to try to find them. And then thankfully, next thing I know, somebody started going up all of a sudden in the last 30 minutes, as it should, and ended up selling for over $1,000. So I was gonna get good. I'm glad I didn't.
Yeah.
I wasn't ready for that.
So you guys, and this is like a little hidden thing, but like it's all over Facebook. I'm a couple groups tonight. So, have you ever bought anything off like Shop Goodwill?
What?
No.
Oh, because
I've
there's lots
seen
of
it,
comic
but-
books on shopgoodwill.com.
Really?
Because like people will drop stuff off and not know what the hell that is at Goodwill, so you can like, it's awful to try and search through and stuff. But
Right.
Yeah.
If you
I've
find
seen a bunch
something.
of people get burned on that though.
yeah, but and like the thing, like I came real close to pulling the trigger on a Batman lot that tucked away hidden in it because they don't take good pictures either, and so like they had a stack of Batman books, like this where you'd had to like really know what the tops were, and one of them was the first Red Hood. But it's at the last minute, I think somebody realized what the hell was in there because there was like 7 or 8 keys in this lot, and it was like $75 until like the last minute. And it's not like it's sudden death, so it's not like whatnot where it expands. It's like eBay where you have to get it all in or you're screwed. So I was like, I came real close, but
shit. Okay, well, I need to do some homework then.
They got a bad
honestly,
copy
go on
of
there
Secret Wars 8 for 90.
What's that?
They got a bad copy of Secret Wars 8 for 102. Oh, it's
I mean, it's
bid.
all over the map.
They bid? I didn't know it was a bidding site.
Yeah, it's a bidding site. It's like an auction site. It's
Oh, okay.
So I mean, you can find some shit on there. Like it definitely takes digging. But if you're like I kind of enjoy looking through. Like I just type in comic book lot on eBay and Googled it and just see what I can find. Good. That's why I don't mind doing that on Goodwill too, just because it's like you can see it's worse. It's much worse to hunt there than it is eBay, and I don't love hunting on eBay, but you can find some cool shit. I just haven't pulled the trigger on anything yet because I just discovered it a couple days ago. So,
right.
What if anybody's bought anything from there?
I looked a long time ago and then didn't really have time to look.
I usually just go to TaylorWinder.com or look for clothing, or I go to Taylor Winder's Whatnot, where I can find and pick up books for like $2 or $3. And
there you go. Yeah, you don't spend any money on comics, Rob. I can tell.
Just go on Whatnot and you'll find some people.
I did my mail call. I opened up the Whatnot I got from you, and I was like, oh. One of the books, I was like, "Why did I buy this book?" And then I remembered it. I was because it wasn't a book that like I would buy or anything. I was like,
X-Men with long shot.
Yeah, the X-Men. I was like, oh, I know why, because it was nobody.
It was like $1 or $2.
Yeah, nobody. It was like $3 or something. Nobody bid on it or something. It's like, oh, all right, I'll throw it in the giveaway box.
I was gonna say you threw an extra book in the last one you sent me, didn't you? Or I was royally confused.
Yeah, I tend like every once in a while I'll throw in extra books for people.
Well, that's fine. I just want to make sure I was like confused. Like, what the hell did I buy?
I know it's fine to give you extra shit, you dickhead.
I'm just asking. No, I just thought I was wondering.
That was my initial thought, was that there was a freebie in there, and then I looked at the receipt on it and I said, oh no, I did pay for it. Oh no.
Yeah, you did. You bought some. I was like, why is Rob bidding on this? He's not an X-Men guy, but like whatever.
It must have literally just been because nobody else was.
It was a pity bid. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did that too, and I ended up winning.
Yeah, you bought one of your own books back.
Yeah, I thought somebody would get it. It was a minor first appearance.
Yeah, I need to really put in more effort on Whatnot to build up the audience, and like I've done a bit of it, but I need to do more to make sure, because just to have more people in there to bid on stuff. But it'll get there.
Yeah, at my local shop, we went down south looking for stuff, and a friend of mine who's heading up to my only decent friend, my only good friend up here where I live now, they found a brain tumor in the right hand thing, so me and him went out shopping for collectibles down in south. He's going up Monday to get all his scans done tomorrow night, and we went on a candy binge. Couldn't find anything to actually buy, so we ended up candy binging everywhere. Sugar, it was nonstop, but didn't find any comic books to even pick up or anything. I looked, it was bad.
Did you were there gummy bears involved or gummy worms?
Oh, well, we ended up. What was it? I got some of these atomic like warhead like crybaby, sour gum things. We got these jelly things. We got chocolate. Went to a place and had like caramel, salted caramels. It was just poof. We were bad. But that was my fun Saturday. It was
Nice.
fun.
Miss. So yeah, like I've never had luck at the local Goodwill by me.
Oh yeah,
like
never
the
by
online
us.
stuff. Plus you don't have to wear pants while you're searching, which I'm a fan of.
Yeah.
We don't have a local Goodwill. We have Deseret Industries, which is basically the Mormons,
people.
Oh, we got Goodwill. We got St. Vincent de Paul. We got a couple of them around here. So
that Avengers, the first Illuminati, people asking $100 for a raw near
Yeah.
miss.
What?
Crazy.
I put one up on 100 for 125.
I knew that was going to
eBay.
happen.
It's not sold yet, but I'm like, if people are going to pay that money for that book, I will sell it to them in a fucking minute. So
Yeah. I almost wish I didn't give it away in my mystery box. I would turn that's half the mystery box.
Yeah, I mean, I know I had a couple copies, and I threw it in as a $5 book in one of the boxes like a couple months ago. So
yeah,
but
I checked my local shops, see if they had it. They didn't. They had number 6 and number 8. So I was like, nope.
I wouldn't buy it.
It's just.
Oh no, they give it to me for. This guy looks on some weird website. I don't know where he does, but everything he always checks is always the cover price. So like all the Kate Bishop.
My half price book started doing that, and it drives me nuts.
Yeah, they've been checking all the back issues.
Yeah,
nothing
I do about it. They had 3 books I was going to buy, no stickers on it, and it used to be like if there's nothing on it, there would just be a 99-cent book.
Yeah,
and yeah,
damn.
And there was a couple good ones in there, but like a couple that I was just there's like first X-Men 318 or whatever first. That skinny, stretchy. I know I wasn't reading the book, and then the first preview of 2099, the Spider-Man Black
ASM 365.
Yeah, and then the Wolverine Deadpool fight with the silhouette kind of cover, but like none of those had any stickers on. I was like, oh, 99 cents each, no problem. But then I brought them to the counter. She's like, oh, I have to go check on these, and so then they all became $25 books. I'm like, in this condition, I mean, they're half price books. They're beat the shit, and I'm like, no. Like no, I'm here to get dollar bargains, not pay comic book shop prices.
I am surprised they didn't check eBay for my shop, but he doesn't check eBay anymore. He says there's some website he checks. I'm like, well, what website? Because everything you ever come back with is like friggin' 99 is like $4.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Then he goes to cover price. Looks at the lowest FMV. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, the owner's back. The owner's back out in California filming his 911 San Antonio. So it's just the college students working for him. He works on he works on that one. He works. Oh,
dang! Awesome, man. So he's what? Is he like a camera operator?
No clue. No, he's been doing it for years. He's like in his 50s or. I don't exactly know what I've never asked him what he does, but he did last season. He does this Mark something or other his name. I don't even freaking know.
Oh, that guy.
Yeah. Some random person, couldn't tell you. But no. So he has college students in charge, and then most of them quit during the years. He's off somewhere. He's not coming back till May, I guess. So, Chubby, did you ever actually get my box? It arrived somewhere, but my last box, the new box. But no, other than that, what else? Anybody else see any decent TV shows lately? Or I don't know. I didn't even watch the Olympics. I kind of skipped right through that one.
I'm waiting for the Ukraine Olympics.
You mean lots of running?
Makes me glad I'm way too fat to go to war. And old.
You're too old. Oh, what happened to your bus?
Oh, I decided not to actually put any bids on it because it hadn't moved in like a year and a half off that spot. So like, there's too many question marks. I'll find one eventually, but I got to sell more shit to do it. So
nice.
Yeah.
So what else have you been up to, Chris? Since everyone got quiet, I'll see. What are you putting out?
Yeah. I've just been trying to get as much like filler or B-roll as I can because they're replacing water pipes on this entire street, so it's going to be hard to film stuff with continuity, so
Uh,
trying to get all the outside shots done, and then focus on the inside. I purchased 2 spec books, which I'm calling them spec. I don't think they're spec. I just thought that it would be cool. It's like I was told that it's the first appearance of Patrick Stewart as Professor X, and it was on a Toys R Us. It's like a Toys R Us book. It's a comic. It's an adaptation. It's a prequel to the movie, the original X-Men. And the third cover, the C cover, features him at the photo and stuff. So I was like, it was $3. I'll give it a try, it's everywhere.
Yeah,
but,
well, for $3, sure.
Yeah.
On that one.
But some guy had on Facebook for $1,500. That was hilarious.
Well,
What?
Yeah, and nobody was calling him out
minute.
on it. Nobody was like, "Hey, this book is $3, bro." Like, what? It was hilarious. But that's why I bought it, because nobody was bringing it up. I'm like, maybe people don't want other people to know about this.
Is it the 2000 from 2000?
Yeah.
X-Men the movie, with the kind of the horizontal vertical looking thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it might be a spec. Good luck to you.
Yeah. $3.
But it was $3,
like,
so sure.
I think Taylor, you hang out on the same Facebook thing. Did you see the guy with the what is it? The Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 1 first print 9.8. He has he's trying to trade it for another major spec book. He marked it off at $275,000, and I don't think he was looking for cash. He's looking to trade it for something else. So
no, I haven't seen that one.
Are you going to trade? That's a lot.
Yeah,
I mean,
like what?
I don't know if I don't follow. I'm not a turtle head. I don't know. There's probably not a lot of comparable sales on that, but I don't know if that's a $275,000 book just compared to some other Blue Key comics. That's a tough sell.
Yeah, I'm not sure if it is either. I haven't been watching them. I just found it interesting. I think he was mainly looking for whatever stuff. He was mainly looking for, he was mainly looking
I get
for
it. I'm sure he's just trying to get some comics that are actually worth money.
I remember back in the day when those books came out. I mean, it was, I think I have a 4th print, and that's the closest I've gotten. It's not, that's one I've had for 30 years. So,
yeah.
So what are you looking at, Rob? You look all serious.
Porn.
No, I was actually watching Instagram at the same time. There's one of the guys I buy stuff from is always posts stuff at this time,
nice.
But ain't nothing interesting. The only thing of interest thus far he's posted to me, anyways, is Champions 1, the original one back in the 70s, with Hercules and Ghost Rider and whatnot. I've been meaning to get a copy of that, but it's not the right copy for me. So
I'm bored. I'm a shop Goodwill. I love it. Marvel Amazing Spider-Man 101 second print.
101 second print. Okay.
Yeah, I didn't know there was a second print.
Yeah,
but it's from what year?
Well, you can
first appearance of Morbius. First appearance of Morbius, second print.
Yeah,
but it's not a huge value book, but
no, it's like $26.
What conditions it in? No,
that looks pretty good.
It's hard to tell on that. That's the other problem with the Goodwill.
Yeah.
Their photos are about as good as most eBayers. So
I mean,
there's just some spine ticks on it, but I didn't know that's not a book that I thought
second print is oddly has very little value despite how much the first print has jumped, but it's not second print of Spider-Gwen for some reason. It's worth, still fractional, but a decent amount.
Yeah.
That's another. Well, speaking of, just to change topic a little bit, does anyone think that movie's going to be good? The
Morbius? No. Sony? No.
Yeah,
absolutely.
The track record says no,
and they just keep pushing it back and back and back. I'm like, oh, that screams confidence. But
I think they're adding some Spider-Man stuff to it with all that. They have to bring him in, like
Yeah,
they're Andrew Garfield.
but I don't care about him. So
Yeah.
like I don't care about the character, and because it doesn't tie into the MCU, I have no desire to go out. I don't even give a shit.
Yeah, it'll be a watch when it's free.
At least when the MCU does it, because of their tied together continuity, I feel like I have to go see it because
yeah, Sony has no
Right.
roadmap and they don't know what the fuck they're doing. So like it's
Well, I mean, the Vulture's in there,
yeah.
so
It's
like,
kind of
what-
tied in, I guess.
yeah. So
For how much? I mean, I don't know.
I don't know. I have a feeling they're kind of they're either going to like force something that wasn't there in the beginning of the film, and it's going to be very apparent, and it's going to be like, all right, now you're spinning all these plates. Like, I thought this was just about Morbius. Now, okay. Now everybody loves Andrew Garfield again. Let's get him back in there.
and that's still the wrong way to go. If I was them, I'd say I would jettison any version of a Peter Parker Spider-Man, and I would go Miles Morales.
I thought they were gonna do that. What did we go nowhere with that?
Yeah, that's true.
They're sticking on the animated side on that.
Why?
Because apparently the youth who can connect to him like cartoons.
Yeah.
Because old fuddy-duddies don't understand that those youngsters aren't really young.
So I mean, if they're reading the Facebook comments, they're not wrong.
Yeah, I guess I don't know.
But at least the animated ones are being received well. So
Yeah, I mean, the first one was a lot of fun.
Yeah, I did watch it. It was good.
I liked it. I just never connected to it the way that everybody seemed to think it was. I know so many people that tell me that I'm crazy, that it's like so great and all this stuff. I'm like, I liked it, but I mean, it wasn't like, my God, it's like I got to watch this over and over and over again. I feel like I missed something somehow because everybody keeps telling me how great it is and how they've seen it 30 times. Or
I didn't really sink in with me.
Rob, I got a question for something behind your shoulder.
Yeah.
Behind your right shoulder, that Spider-Man book. What is it? The one with him in the center and the white webbing coming out. What is that issue?
30, whatever.
31.
31. Okay.
You're talking about this
one? Yeah. They reprinted that cover, right?
That's an original.
Okay. Well, yeah.
Yeah, but they've homaged it a few times. I'm pretty sure.
Oh, sure.
Well, yeah. My guy's got something. Well, on the top of it, my shop, the weird collectible shop over here looks exactly like that, but on the top it says something
Marvel
else.
Tales.
Yeah, Marvel Tales.
Oh, well, yeah, those are the.
Yeah.
I was curious. I just wondered. I mean, it's not like he's asking money for it. I was just curious. Yeah. So I figured it's the same cover. Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, I mean, and it's sort of like, the Amazing Adventures where they.
Yep, he has a few of those too.
Same thing. So
I was just curious.
It's a cool book. It's the first appearance of Gwen Stacy, first appearance of Harry Osborn, first appearance of the professor who becomes the Jackal.
Oh, damn.
Bunch of first appearances.
Three major first appearances. Well, two major and one minor first appearance.
Two and Gwen Stacy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Even this guy now is, when he doesn't have prices on stuff, if you ask him, he'll basically, I think, go to eBay and take the last hold on it. It pretty much kills it. But he usually, talks stuff down. But on that New Mutants 98, he won't go below $550 on it. I'm going, you had somebody want to give you $500 for that book, you didn't take it? It's not even.
I don't know what he paid for it.
Yeah, that's one of those specs where like it might have peaked. I mean, it's in a valley right now, but like
until the rumors come that he's joining the MCU again.
Well, I thought they took they took the movie off the pre-owned. The movie number 3's got taken off the list or something. I heard something.
I don't know. Well, like I said, until it comes around, it'll.
Until they give a hint of what might be a cameo in the Multiverse of Madness.
Yeah.
Did you? Okay, a few of the Multiverse of Madness, I didn't know a lot of those characters. I couldn't even tell. It went by so quick.
Nobody can.
It's so bad. I was looking like the voice. I really heard. Is that Patrick Stewart's voice?
Yeah, that's the one thing you can tell is it's Patrick Stewart.
Yeah, and that
and
weird
so
Iron Man.
Everybody into a tizzy. They're like, "Oh, it's the Illuminati," and then there's like all these YouTube videos like explaining with almost concrete certainty who's in the chairs behind, where you have no fucking idea. Like, they're like, oh, it's Peggy Carter. Oh, it's Submariner. Oh, it's Killmonger. Oh, I mean, there's a like each channel has their own kind of variation on the list. And then there's that glowing figure that fights in to attack Scarlet Witch, and people are like, oh, it's Superior Iron Man. Oh, it's Kang. Oh,
it kind of looked like the picture. I didn't even know it's about Superior Iron Man until that came out, and it kind of looked like the costume, but I couldn't tell.
It's fucking a glowing costume. It could have been fucking, it could be a Micronaut for all the fuck we know. Like,
there we go. Oh yeah, with wings and shit. Yeah.
Well, we know it's not that because that's in the Hasbro universe or whatever, right? So,
oh god,
fair is it? I mean, I thought they were going to try and wrangle that back for a Quantum of Solace or whatever Quantum Man, whatever the fuck the new Ant-Man was, but
no, I don't know.
I forget about that Ant-Man.
I mean, I think it'll be a fun movie. I think Sam Raimi's a quality director, but when his movies go to shit, it's when they cram too much stuff in. And this,
there's a lot of stuff crammed in.
A lot of shit
like a big amount of shit.
I think Ash is going to make an appearance.
Well, Bruce Campbell cameos and everything. So, like, if he's not cameoing, it's not a Sam Raimi movie.
Yeah.
It definitely does look like there's too much shit they're throwing. I thought there was too much shit they were going to throw in with the Spider-Man movie. I thought that one was going to have too much. I liked it. Wife hated it. It was always fun.
Yeah, I was pleasantly surprised by the new Spider-Man. I thought it'd be awful, but I don't know. Like, Sam Raimi has a history though, like where you can go back and look, like Spider-Man 3, studio interference, like, and this kind of reeks of that too. It's like a lot of this shit just looks like it should have been in the WandaVision TV series.
Yeah, I honestly wish it was going back to Scott Derrickson's idea of it being like a straight horror film. I like that concept, the multiverse of madness.
Bisexual horrors need love too. Horror. Gotcha.
Oh God. Oh my God.
But yeah, and then he left because creative differences and
yeah, that means he got shit canned.
Yeah, but I'm on board with Raimi. He's made a lot more hits and misses for me at least. So.
Oh yeah, he's made one of the greatest superhero movies of all time, Darkman.
That day.
Oh, I remember that.
Darkman was a lot of fun, at least.
Yeah.
Even though Rob's shaking his head.
What?
I actually liked the first Darkman movie. I unfortunately watched the others, and I also remember reading the books. And
and I caught that. Like I said, Darkman, because you're right. It is. It's not like Spider-Man. So that's yeah. I love it.
Does that mean that you pronounce it Batman?
You should. It's proper.
Right. See, dude, Darkman was great, and I'm still saying Darkman.
Yeah.
Do we feel like we have no energy going tonight, or is it just my head right now?
No, we can get out of here.
It's your usual show.
Yeah, it's fine.
Gee, thanks, Rob.
No problem.
Rob's in the cranky ass mood today. You can tell.
What is the name of this program?
Yes, exactly.
That is true. Cranky fucking comic bullshit.
Well, there's at least some comic talk.
You want tomorrow? You want Chipper comic talk? Tune in tomorrow at 8:30 for Unboxing Match, episode number 5. There we go.
Or tune in last night to Chip's channel.
Yeah,
that's really Chipper compared to us because it's got Chip.
Yeah,
I have M&Ms.
Nice.
So has your so far? How many weeks have you gone so far on this set?
This will be episode 5.
So far, have you ranked the boxes as you've done them?
No, Eddie. It's not about winning, really. It's just
want to see what he say.
It's just having fun with the guests and talking. So
I know
but you're in last place.
I figured you hated mine the most. Oh yeah,
I liked yours a lot actually. And somebody behind the scene, DJ behind the scenes, is like, "Fucking Eddie, but that box is way over $100." I'm like, "Yeah, I know."
No, it wasn't. It was not.
Well, yeah,
it was not. That one extra Thor at the last minute I put in there. That's the only one. Other than that, I planned exactly around $100. That one
Well,
Thor.
yeah,
book,
but
you
I
know,
mean, prices fluctuate too, and that D&D book is a big boy one. So
yeah. Well, I looked at it in the condition it's in. It was about a
Yeah.
$30, $40, $50 book. So I see people are asking 75 to 100 on it, but I never thought of it. I mean, it's just a fun book. It's also the 7th printing. I don't know. I couldn't find a lot of them, and even that printing, it was hard to even find on anyway.
I could probably sell it fairly easy around here because I'm in Gary Gygax country. You know, he's from Wisconsin. He's a cheesehead, so.
Oh, don't worry about it. If I ever do it again, I got another cool D&D type book. It's not D&D. It's even weird. Well, I don't know. It's newer, but weirder than that. It's
Oh boy,
you have to see it. It's just another. It's another whole different thing. But
you're welcome, SL.
Rob stickers.
I just pulled the trigger. I ordered some magnets for Slab Hub.
Ooh.
That way you can have some Slab Hub stick to something.
Nice.
Get all sticky. Yeah.
What do you guys do with all your stickers? Because I'm finding
I have racking in my garage that I keep all my boxes on, and I put them on the cross members of the racking.
I bitch about getting them, and then I throw them on a random short box.
Yeah, I mean, I guess some of this. Just lately, it's been like, what do I do with? I don't even know what this is. Guys,
you can put them on your Trapper Keeper.
Is that from Saga? Looks like it might be.
They sent me little pins. I don't know. It was a book I bought.
Put that on your jean jacket.
Yeah.
Oh, do you? Yeah. Well, you guys, what? That would be 7th or 8th grade. We had the one of the guys, for his name, he just wore the jean jacket. He had 100 metal, heavy metal pins all over it. We used to make our way over. It was like a salon.
Nice,
on your car, nice. Can we see pictures? I'll see what a car full of stickers is. You've seen the picture.
I like how Chris looks like he's hanging out in like a 1992 dorm room too.
Yeah, I put up this blanket. It's like an Aztec blanket. There's like
a
face,
it's like,
but yeah, that's
it's like the RAs will never notice the smoke is what that screams like.
How old is Chris?
I'm 29.
Oh Jesus! Oh God!
You put it. Make sure you block the bottom of the door with a wet towel, so you can get away with it.
A wet towel, yeah.
Yeah, I remember dorm rooms. Oh my God, do I remember dorm rooms?
Of course, where my kid lives.
Well, there you go.
The ones down there are probably pretty good.
Yeah, he's got brand new buildings.
Oh yeah,
he's in the building that just opened this year, so it's not even a year old yet.
Oh, nice.
My old alma mater, the dorms all still look like prisons. I'm like, and they're wondering why no one wants to go there. I'm like, because you're charging $50,000 for a shithole in the middle of central Illinois. It's like,
Speaking of looking like prisons,
honestly, they're all cinder block walls, bunk beds, tiny little dorm rooms, and not updated in the past 40 years. It's like
that's what mine were like.
Community showers.
Like mine wasn't.
That's exactly what mine were like. But then again, mine was also military barracks. But
yeah.
Well, yeah. Actually, my first marriage was to a student who was at the University of Redlands, and she was an English major or whatever. And we moved into their married housing for at least her second to last year before I got the hell out of there. And we lived in basically it was old military housing. They had 4 rows of them. It was old. I mean, it was used. I don't know. They've all been demolished by now, and like one stand-up shower, and it was just bad. It was all cement, everything, the sounds, and it was terrible.
Yeah, but you just described every single dorm at Bradley University's campus. So
nice.
Well, University of Redlands back then, I think her grandparents were paying $30,000-$40,000. Now it's way higher than that. But
30 or 40, and now it's way higher. Oh, geez.
Oh yeah. Well, my mother worked at Claremont McKenna College, one of the 5 colleges in Claremont. I think that one used to run about 40, and that's probably about 60,000 now.
A year or a semester?
A year.
Still.
Oh yeah, well, Claremont McKenna is like one of there's like 5 colleges in Claremont. It's like the brain center of California. They call it sometimes 5 almost Ivy League colleges. My mom, yeah.
Whatever. I don't never waste that much money on a freaking piece of paper that's worth no more than the one you get from state.
California State University, San Bernardino. Hasn't gotten me much, but it's been fun.
Well, that's how you use it.
I ended up moving up here when I was working from home, doing fine, and then got laid off. So I was doing good money until I got laid off.
Look, unless you're a lawyer or a doctor, or really, and then even then, it's only about getting certain things. where where you got your degree from really doesn't matter.
No,
that
they just want
much.
you to have one.
Yeah.
They really don't give a shit what it's in most of the time. They just want.
Yeah, well, only when you're first starting out. When
Yeah.
later on in life, they don't.
I
Because
should have gone straight to a
places that
company.
ask me, "Do you have a degree or something?" If I told them, if I was actually tell them, "Oh yeah, I had a degree in radio," like, which should that matter? No, I don't have a degree in radio because I learned that was stupid. I actually don't even have a degree. But
No, I should have gone to a company called ESRI down in Redlands and worked for them. I have a friend that's been working there for 30 years. He does great, travels all over the world, and I ended up working in real estate agencies. Not too bad.
Oh, Rob,
something else.
This is like Rob trying to end the date.
Yeah, he's done. You done, Rob?
Yep.
Are
Well,
we done
good.
an hour in?
I'm here to hang out, man. I do whatever.
There you go.
I like the way he says it. Has anybody picked up any meat? You can eat with that on. We're not going to mind. We can hear the chomping. Anybody pick up any major books
rude.
besides the spec books? Besides Chris's specs books? You picked up anything? Anybody pick up any major books?
No, not yet. Actually, I'm looking at 2 slabs right now.
Nice.
That are like at a very,
Second
very,
Patrick
very...
Stewart and
Yeah. No, actually, no. I decided to go for the first appearance of Darkman. I have high hopes of the remake coming.
Rob just lost his food. Rob just choked on that one. What is the first appearance of Darkman? I couldn't even tell you. I have no clue.
I don't know. Rob almost died on a flaming Cheeto there. So
I think it's just his first standalone series. I think Darkman #1.
Oh, I couldn't even. I have no idea.
I don't know. Let's see if Key Collector recognizes.
You better know before you pull the trigger.
Yeah, no, I'm not. Yeah, no, not Darkman. No, I would actually buy that graded.
It's actually a pretty cool cover too.
It is.
Darkman #1. It's actually a pretty goddamn cool cover.
Okay, now I got to look it up. Now you guys are talking about it.
I'll put it in the private chat because.
Oh. Here's your question, Eddie. Yeah, I did.
I'm too busy looking at my.
You can watch tomorrow's mail call and you'll see.
Oh yeah, I figured I'll be watching your mail call. I'm thinking the things that maybe you showed a few weeks ago. You might want to talk about.
Oh. No, I've not picked up any major keys. I picked up like minor ones when I can grab them in a bundle for cheap and low condition, and that's about it right now. So.
Yeah, I gotta look now because I looked up Darkman #1.
Just check the private chat. That's where the Key Collector.
I'm going to. I know. I had already looked up by the time you were saying that.
Yeah. So tomorrow I unbox a major key, and then
nice.
I acquired, so it won't. They should arrive next week, so it won't be till the following mail call. A personal item that I wanted to check off my list, kind of a personal grail. So.
I miss you're probably gone already, but I won't. Is that the first appearance of him, or is it this is movie adaptation?
It said first appearance. I don't know, dude. I don't.
Oh, cool.
Why can't it be both?
That's what I was asking. I couldn't.
Yeah, I think so. I think it's that book that.
I don't. Yeah, I don't think. I think it was an original character created for the movies, and then.
Yeah, and then they adapted it.
Yeah. Also, I just decided I'm going to come up with a comic book character called Major Key just to fuck with everybody.
Nice.
With the sidekick Minor.
Oh, that's
Minor.
Yeah. That's not better.
Are they going to be playing musical instruments? Are they going to play musical instruments?
What?
Major key, minor key.
Yeah, minor key.
I mean, come on.
Yeah.
Rob got it.
Go toot your own horn.
Yep. Oh, what is everyone specking on the Wonder Twins now?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I'm not specking on anything. I'm specking. I'm long-term specking on the rebirth of kooky sci-fi.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Rob is.
I'm specking on the first appearance of Gleek. They're a fucking monkey.
I actually sold last year. I had the action figures from the Comic-Con. Whenever it was 2008 or 2009 from San Diego when they were in this thing and you you opened it up like this way as a big display, and when they hit each other's thing, you noise and whatnot. And in a little baggie, they gave you Gleek. Gleek itself was worth like $30-$40 if you could find them. The actual, I think they got $100 and some odd for that thing. But yeah, back in the day. But
it makes as much sense as specking anything else at this point.
Yeah,
it's probably as good a spec as the Illuminati.
It seemed like the specs kind of died off.
Actually, no, it's not. You know why, Taylor? It's DC.
Yeah, doesn't matter as much.
I don't know. I have faith Peacemaker is going to help them right the ship, and they're going to like start
Peacemaker. If all of them like Peacemaker, I'd be very happy. I did. I really thought at the end during that one episode they were going to kill off a few characters. I really thought what's her face was dead.
So
he's not killing off his girlfriend.
His fiance now.
Fiance, yeah. So
they announced that
they
are fianced.
It got renewed. I can marry you.
Is that who he's dating now?
He's been dating for a while.
Oh, I don't know. I know he was dating some brunette wrestler back in the day, but
since 2015, he's been with the actress.
Oh, wow. Huh.
According to the article I read earlier today.
Because I know he had a TV show. She had some weird TV show, and he was dating some. This could be years ago, so no big deal. I stopped watching wrestling so long ago; it doesn't matter.
Another tangent.
There we go. All right, guys, let's call this one.
Yep. Good night, all. Have a nice night. Till next week.
What do you got coming up on your show there, Taylor?
Yep.
On Wednesday I'm reviewing some comics. Thursday I'm doing an unboxing. Some mystery box. Oh yeah, tomorrow Rob and I are having an unboxing match. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Wow, that guy Rob, I hear he's pretty interesting.
Yeah, he's also a pain in the ass to build mystery boxes for because whenever he sees an interesting book, he just fucking buys it.
Yes, that is true.
That I got to figure out what the heck you're going to get him.
There's a slim chance that there might be something in the box he doesn't have. But don't bank on it, people. You can watch to see if Rob is actually a good actor tomorrow. And
I want you if you do another round of these, Taylor, just don't put a money thing on it because I've just got some cool books that aren't worth.
The idea is to be able to set it. You put something on it so people have an idea.
Something, guys. I knew it was just I was.
What's on it, right? Not that
Yeah, it's not a matter of like sticking to it. It's just to give some kind of guidance, so it's not like super lopsided.
I mean, because I didn't sit there and like go and price out the stuff.
No, I didn't either. I was like,
I bunch of stuff. I said, okay, it's probably a little bit. It's probably like 130 or whatever, but in value of 40 or 50, I don't know.
Yeah, that's kind of what I did.
But I know I did okay.
Yeah, that's what I did. I know even if Rob hates it, he'll at least think a couple of the covers are interesting, and then he'll fake the rest of it. But
Rob would be the hard one to build for.
What I have started doing, and it from here on out, I'm going to be doing this way. I think it's a better way to do it. Is I'm asking the guest what to pick a price point, and like then we kind of go from there to help settle on it versus me just spouting off one. I think it's a better way because like I'm doing a little bit bigger box with the Comic Gainers coming up, and a little bit smaller box with Brian LCS, and
because that makes sense.
Yeah, and it doesn't have to be. It's not necessarily about the value of the box. It's just kind of
right.
But I do think having a price point really helps to make sure we're both on the sort of the same page as far as what it's going to be.
Yeah, that may you do like a combination of that and a book count or something.
Yeah. I mean, it's just like if somebody says they want to do $1,000 box, like we're gonna have a little bit longer conversation, kind of thing.
Right.
Or something.
Yeah, that's a touch.
Well, that one definitely needs a book count because you don't want 1,000 books.
Yeah, and it also like I have a lot of books, and I know other people do too. But I need to make sure I have something they fucking want at that point.
Right.
Like because like I have one like Comic Book Poser and I are gonna be doing one if I could ever get the guy to nail down a date. And he's like, I want all Spider Women books. I'm like, I got fucking nothing, man. Like they were not books I ever really hunted for. So like, what else can we do? Because it has to be a dialogue in the beginning. That's something like that. Otherwise, it's just going to be bad. So we settled on something. It'll be interesting. But
nice.
I was doing my inventory though today, and I realized that I didn't take some of the books that I out of my remove them from my inventory that I put in your box because I'm not going. I'm pretty sure I sent these to Taylor because these are like his jam, right? No. At the same time, I'm sitting there going like, I just went, I know I did because I happened to go to that section of my inventory and went and looked, and the books that I thought I sent you aren't in there anymore. So that means I know
Gotcha.
I sent them out. I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
I didn't even realize that one of them was a key. No, just kidding.
Nice.
So anything else, Taylor?
That's
I'm
just
hoping
dumb.
it's Illuminati. Then after me talking all this shit, or
No.
Is it first Wonder Twins, Rob?
No. But it is DC.
That's cool. I'm all about the Silver Age DC jams at this point. Like, I think they're a lot of fun. I've been reading like the DC Unlimited online. You know, the app.
Yeah.
It's really not awful for reading, and so I've been reading a lot of the Doom Patrol and shit on there because I don't have all of them, and I don't want to crack open. And it's like they'll have like the whole run of like all these older books. It's like it's a lot of fun. So
First appearance of Bahana Beast. Wait,
yeah, exactly.
Okay, well, here's my guess. It's a DC character, and all I know about it, it's a kid who blows himself up like a ball.
Oh, it's he's from the Inferior Five, but I can't think of the name of the character.
Okay, I mean, he showed up in some JLA, somebody's in Justice League books. I mean, this isn't for me or anything. I just heard about this. I'm like, what the hell is this character?
Yeah, it's a Hindenburg, the blimp.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, then Rob, what is Rob?
Real politically correct too. So
what's going on, Rob? Besides tomorrow night.
Well, tomorrow I have my mail call dropping in the morning. Then in the evening, I'll be on Taylor Winder's channel where I'm going to be doing an unboxing match where we exchange mystery boxes between one another. And, we get to see what we each other gives each other. So that'll be a cool show. You might want to check that out. Then, of course, on Thursday, I'll have a mystery box unboxing that occurs. And, no. This Thursday's not a mystery box. It's some CGC books that came back, some signature series books. And then on Saturday on Slam Hub, we have the Company Man, Wink Inc.
Oh, nice. He's got a hard act.
He's going to bring some slabby boys.
Yeah, but he's got a hard act to follow.
Yeah.
If you guys have not checked it out, go check out Man Cave's episode on there from last week.
Yeah, Man Cave was on last.
Fire. It was amazing.
Golden Age Submariner #1, for God's sakes. I'm still
one of the most iconic world's finest covers of all time. Like there's just banger after banger, and then like casually being very generous at the very end. And it's like holy shit, like
exactly. So so the Company Man Wink Inc. will bring his slabby boys to the channel. Then Long Range, just so you know, the weekend after that we have Taylor Winder making an appearance.
I remember that. I got to tell you, after Wink Inc. and Man Cave, I'm going to be a severe disappointment.
Well, and then that's all right, because then we'll cleanse your palate with another episode of the Man Cave.
There we go. Yeah. I'm going to be nothing but a letdown. So,
Oh, we're used to it, Taylor. It's okay.
It's like dating me. It's fine.
Isn't that generous?
Yeah.
Isn't it usually good?
Yeah.
Speaking
of which, I have new shirts dropping on my site very soon too. One will be 2.0, good enough.
So cool. Comic related or just a new design?
Mostly comic. I'm trying to figure out the grading scale, my own personal grading scale. So
I'm a 2.0. Find someone else.
Yeah, I'm not good enough.
Oh, you're a 2.0.
Yeah, just however you want to interpret it. It's got to fit in the. Doesn't matter. Yeah.
I know. Got it.
Yeah. All right.
Chris.
I host a live on my Instagram at FilmH Studios every day, where I just shoot the shit with Funhouse Comics, a member of the community. He comes on, talks about books that he's gotten. I am also going to be filming some comic content. I'm just trying to find a shop around here that's okay with coming in and just filming to get some stuff on my YouTube channel, which I'm trying to get to 69, and then after that 420, and then ending on 666. So I want to try to get to 69 because I love that number. It's a funny number, and I'm gonna do a giveaway. A 69 giveaway. I don't know what that's going to be yet. I'm still looking, but yeah, go subscribe, and Instagram will have all of my news, upcoming projects, stuff like that.
Anybody else got anything?
You're what's left.
Eddie, what do you got coming up? Oh,
nothing.
Yes.
Just mystery boxes. If anybody would like one, still got 6 left.
I thought you did some unboxings, or you're not filming those anymore. Have you just given up on filming?
Was that? Got this week. I think is another rabbit unboxing of some slabs I picked up, and more Walmart comics. I liked some of the covers. I thought they were kind of cool. So Walmart put nothing in the last group that was like, one of 500s and one of 1,000s like they did the one time. I don't think we'll ever see that again. But there was some cool Star Wars covers, but nothing too exciting. I mean, nothing. If I would have liked if they put a Black Panther #3, I would have minded a cover of that one. I was never able to pick one of those up, so my shop never even got the dang thing in. But oh well. But no, that's it, guys. Have a nice night. Bye.
Bye, guys.